What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Shattered Tabletop Gaming. Tonight we have a new show starting for you all. This has been a little bit of time in the making, but I've got some super awesome creatives here who designed some, well, I would call them lesser gods, but I'm not sure that's the right term. It would be something below a lesser god. They're brand new. They've just been created by whatever force brought them into being. I kind of left that up to them to decide, and I don't even know myself. So we'll see how that plays out. But they've got some really good stuff planned for you. They each have a magical item that is designed just for them. Super fun. They are very creative, to say the least. I look forward to hearing them announce those on the show. But before we get into all of that and all the crazy intro stuff we normally do, we're going to go around the virtual table here and let everybody introduce themselves. And if they have any socials or charities or something going on that you want to talk about, and then maybe just like who you're playing tonight. It doesn't have to be super detailed, just like maybe your character name and what your domain is, like what your portfolio is, as they used to call it back in yesteryear. So it looks like the camera's got a little jumbled up there, but that's all right. We're going to start off by passing it over to Mumbly.
Hello, I am Mumbly. I go by Mumbly on basically all platforms, gaming and otherwise. And I will be playing Velmora. She is a Mycelian Dragonborn. And she is the god or goddess, I guess, of forgotten things. Or the forgotten, yeah. And I'll pass it over to Twisted Time.
Hello. Many of you probably recognize me. I pop up here and there. I am Twisted Time.
I can't hear you.
Today I am playing Miko, the Ratatosk character. They are a squirrel-like race. He is a fighter, and he is working towards becoming a lesser god of shiny trinkets / items. I will then pass it down to Greenotsu.
Thank you. My name is Green and Satsu, and I will be playing Beez. She is an Air Genasi ranger, and she is a newly born goddess of breezes. And I will pass it over to Soul of Supergirl.
Hello, I am Soul of Supergirl. You've probably seen me around here because I pop up here and there on STG. You can mostly just find me here. I don't really do much other social media. Mostly just here playing games and enjoying myself. Tonight I will be playing Angel. She is a tiefling sorcerer and she is the goddess of webs. So I'm excited to play this character. So with that, I will pass it over to our last person. Sorry, I lost myself there.
I'm Tris. I'm only really on STG. That's kind of all I do. I don't have much time for anything else. But I'm playing Tricera, also known as the goddess of throwing hands. Tricera is technically a Thrykreen, whatever. It's the bug race with multiple arms, flavored to be a human, and is a monk. So, like, my flurry of blows are going to be very Asura-like.
I love it.
Our flurry of blows are going to be an actual flurry of blows.
My sharing of the link has dragged one of my friends in. Hello, sir. Welcome to the chaos.
Oh, there we go. We got our first liquidate of the night. So
Mike's already at it.
Yay! We needed.
Of course he is. Because of course he is. All right. Well, I'm Ray. I do most of the game mastering and storytelling and arc mastering, whatever that particular game happens to call the person who runs the show, except when a few super awesome people step up, like Mumbly, who does our Obojima shows, and then Triss, who is branching out into some stuff. I think we're doing a Legend of Zelda inspired game on that one. We've got Super Gets, who is making sure we're liquidated, but he likes to do our Call of Strahd or Curse of Strahd game. I almost said Call of Cthulhu. That was the game prior to that. Lots of DMs doing different things. So if you're a player looking for a game, jump on our Discord. You'll probably find something you like. We got lots going on. And if you're a DM that's looking for players, also jump on our Discord, because who couldn't use more DMs? And we've got lots of players. So make sure to check that out. As far as our Twitch is concerned, if you become a Twitch subscriber, you will automatically get entered into our 15th of the month prize drawing. Every 15th, I do just a random draw of all of our subscribers, and the lucky winner gets a little gift box with a couple sets of dice in it, some STG stickers, and a whole bunch of other little bits and bobs that I have laying around, like things like this one. Everybody likes this one, so I'm going to show it off. This sword keychain. I've got a bunch of those. It doesn't come out.
A sword keychain.
They're still new. I've only sent out one box with them so far, maybe two. So I got lots of those left. I've got the 3D. Well, that one's green. That's not going to show up. 3D printed little dragons that look like Shenron. I got a bunch of those, like all kinds of stuff. D&D magnets, you name it. So yeah, become a subscriber. Get a chance to win a prize. Prize boxes are, I would say probably about $20 worth of swag. So for $5, you make out on the deal. And, we get a super cool person to follow along and join us. On top of that,
subscribers, we get the funny tattoo.
Yeah, on top of that, like running parallel to that is kind of a secondary contest, if you want to call it that. If we get 100 concurrent subscribers all together at the same time, then I'll get this cool looking logo behind me, albeit a little bit smaller because my anatomy is not quite that large. But I will get this, or a version of this logo drawn by G9 on my left booty cheek. That is something that was decided by the Discord VIPs, which you can be as well. If you join our Discord and you add the little STG tag to the end of your username, you get added into the VIP channel. And we do like polls that are very specific for them. And like, hey, where does Ray get a tattoo? And of course, it's a butt cheek.
He saw this coming too. I just want to point that out. He had
I
hope there. I think there was a part of
I
him
did.
that had hoped that we would be nice, but no,
I
he
did.
expected
I was
too
like-
much of us.
Surely my community wouldn't do this to me, right? No, I was sorely mistaken. But it's okay because it'll be fun. That will be live streamed. I don't know if Twitch is going to allow it, but if it doesn't, we do have an STG OnlyFans, so it'll be on there. That'll be fun. Currently, nothing on that. It was a joke, $14.99 stream and whatnot. Anywho, moving on. If you're hanging out on Twitch, I'm sure you've noticed you're collecting channel points, and you can use those for super cool things like making sure we drink. We call it liquidate here because a lot of us just don't like water because we're heathens and we're okay with it. We also have things like make a player talk like Gordon Ramsay for 10 minutes. That's always fun. That comes in handy during very serious situations because who doesn't like calling the big bad an idiot sandwich? It's always good times. I think that's really. Oh well, no, it's not it. There's one more super big thing. It's still fresh in my mind. STG is going to be at least it's for me. Its first convention, October 16th through the 18th. We will be at Sci-Fi Valley Con in Altoona, PA. So if you happen to be in the area or you can travel, come pop in, say hi. We're going to have special prizes at the table. We're going to have cool one of them little spinny wheel board thingies so you can pick out a prize. We're even going to do a special like prize box if somebody like wants to subscribe right there on the spot to our Twitch. So that'll be fun. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You'll get to see me. You'll get to see Super Gets. We're going to see Soul of Supergirl, and we're going to see Green. And yeah, it's going to be a good time. Lots of STG folks. If we can sneak in some confetti cannons, we're going to make sure that they know STG is there. 100%. They're probably never going to want us back. Who knows?
It's going to be a lot of fun, and you should all come and enjoy yourselves because sci-fi is just a great convention to begin with. Green and I have been going, well, Green has been going longer than me, but I've been going the last like 3 years, and it's so much fun. And like Mike and I have been trying to get Ray to come to sci-fi for at least a year now. And so now he's finally coming, and we're very excited. So you should be there too.
It's going to be so amazing. I'm looking forward to it. Might even have to live stream while we're there just to, include our community so you can see what it's all about. All right. Well, if everybody's ready, I think that's enough of me and my long-windedness. I'm ready to dive into our game and get some things started. Get my handy-dandy notebook here. So if everybody's ready, we can get this thing going. I'm going to put on some, quick, talk amongst yourselves for a minute because I'm going to go underwater for a second when I turn this music on.
Power of music.
It's something with the website.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that was the wrong song. It usually doesn't take too long for me to come out from sounding like I'm underwater, but, I want to put out a good quality. I want y'all to hear the story. With all of that being said, we find ourselves on the celestial plane, a realm of latent energies and no real, physical properties per se. Everything is just kind of a thought. Just, it exists, but it is a thought. And all of you find yourselves summoned to the center of the celestial plane. This area is called the Astrium. It is, think of like the old style Greek amphitheater, except it goes all the way around instead of just like a half circle. And everybody are basically in these ringed seats that go around, and they get closer together as it gets to the bottom so that sound travels up in a cone. And in the center, skipped a part. So around the center sits, all kind of packed together, the most predominant and highest of high gods. You've got such named actors as Zeus, Hera, Ra, etc. You get what I'm saying? It's the bigwigs. It's the head honchos. It's those that run the show. And as the seats gradually get farther away from the center, the influence gets a bit less and less and less. So we find our players sitting not the highest up you could possibly be, but you're close. You're probably 5-6 rings from the top. But as I said, everything in this world is kind of abstract. So even though you're still that far up, you can still hear everything as if you were right down by the center. In the center is this large marble table with what looks like a hologram of an orange globe or sphere. It's about the size of a marble. and it just kind of like floats in the air, turning ever so gently. And pacing around the table with a look of contemplation, and you could almost say like wonder on his face, is the Overgod, the god of gods and the keeper of balance, Ao himself. Ao created the gods, created the hierarchy, created everything in the D&D world. Let's be specific about that. This is technically a Forgotten Realms setting, but also homebrew. So, with that being said, he paces the table. He's kind of stroking his long, aged beard. More and more gods are just appearing in their seats all around you. And after a few moments, all of the seats get filled up. Everybody's kind of hushed whispering. And Ao looks around at everybody, raises a hand with his fingers together, much like a conductor. And then as he waves his hands down, I want everybody to make performance checks as you burst into song.
Okay.
One thing to note, you get a +5 to this roll from Ao's influence.
Okay, so then
Goddess of Hands don't know how to dance, guys. Even with the 5, that's a 7.
so
Okay.
mine's a 29.
Wow.
I got a nat 20 and I have a +4 to charisma. I mean, to
A squirrel can
performance.
sing surprisingly well. That is a 21.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Not me in the corner doing that wallflower thing where they're just kind of like squatting up and down.
Somebody's lip syncing. Who is it?
There's just this completely normal sized squirrel just belting out like deep Viking chanting.
Beast, what'd you get?
25.
25. And Velmora,
18.
18. All
So
right.
the goddess of throwing hands is the only one that is doing horribly.
Yeah. Just crack your knuckles. It'll be okay.
Look, my rhythm is about throwing hands, not feet.
Right,
Get
right.
it straight right now.
So everybody bursts into song, and as this is happening, you start to see around that little orange sphere, it begins to grow and things begin to swirl around it. The mantle forms, the crust forms, mountains start sprouting from the surface, rivers, as you all are singing the world into creation. Unfortunately, Fortress, you're helping. You're Bulbasauring. You're doing your best. So you're not causing problems, but you're not actively like helping in the way the others are. And by that, we're gonna go around real quick. I'll start with the highest roll, which would be Angel. What specifically are you creating in the realm with your song?
Is it haircut? Probably like webs, like a web of information for like people to pass to like people, like a web of information essentially for people to use to communicate.
Okay. Fantastic. I like it. Beast, you be next.
Bees would be creating like those refreshing breezes that you feel on those hot days, the ones that just come out of nowhere and like just push your hair back and you go, ah, feels so good.
I love it. Let's see. 25 was Miko.
So as he's saying, you can just hear like the little taps of like iron pyrite nuggets, like fool's gold, just popping up around him and just hitting the floor with little just
So we're creating fool's gold.
Yeah. There might be real mixed in there, but good luck finding it.
I'm gonna put maybe real?
Question mark?
Question mark? Oh man, in a couple of 1,000 years, they're really gonna hate California. Let's see. And finally, we have Velmora.
Valmora is singing low, like throat singing from an ancient, forgotten race or like culture of people that obviously nobody remembers anymore, and it's more like tones than a song.
Oh, I love it. So what is it that you're creating in the world?
I guess this song can make people forget of some woe that has been done.
Okay. Fantastic. I love it. Thank
Somebody
you all very
still
much.
has very strong opinions.
Right? I am very opinionated. Beautiful. Yeah, so again, while you are creating these things, you can see other things popping up in the world, in this material realm, by the other gods. You know, Zeus is bringing thunder and lightning. You've got Ra, who's like bringing the sun. You know, crops are going, ruins are being created. Like everything's just all forming at once under the just magnificent beauty of this song. But that is when all of you start to notice, like, even Tris, you notice that there's areas in the world that seem to be kind of like darker, almost like overcast with a shadow of sorts. Things start to get created that don't look like they should be there. You know, like what most people would be considered evil. You know, like giant man-eating spiders that are actively eating people off of the prime material plane. There's, you know, evil dragons now flying around torching villages. And I need all of you to make a perception or investigation roll.
They're the same, so.
Got a 14 because I have plus nothing to either of those.
Oh,
I got an 11.
That
Okay.
is another 21 for me.
Again, a 25.
12.
12. Oh, shoot. Okay. So anybody who rolled a 15 and above, you notice that there are some people that appear to be singing slightly off key, possibly on purpose, but it is them that are creating the darkness, chaos, and evil in the world. Specifically, there are 5 of them kind of spread out across the theater. There is Chernobog, who is the Slavic god of, you know, darkness and chaos. Eris, who is the Greek goddess of disease and things like that. Lovitar, who is a Finnish goddess of death and disease and Oh, what was her other thing? Pain, like pain, woe, panic. Hundun, who is the Chinese god of chaos. Basically, they're just a giant bear body with no head or tail, just like the center with the legs, and 4 angelic wings that sprout off of its back. And then lastly is Apep, who is the Egyptian god of evil. Giant snake tried to eat the world, that old thing. And all of them are actively going out of their way to try and ruin the world that is being created.
What assholes.
Oh, the singing sounds like shit.
Shit
I have no
singing
opinion
indeed.
on this.
Do, 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 do. And all right, with that, I guess that's my cue. So Ao stops the song. The world is created. It goes from like a holographic looking, like a hologram, to a solid, tangible object. It is fully created, evil and all, like mixed in with it. He looks rather displeased at this. And he kind of like looks around at everyone and just says, Who ruined the song?
So me not knowing what happened at all and just being the worst possible dancer in the room, I'm gonna just have like wide eyes and say nothing because I think it's me.
It's me. I'm the problem. It's me. Nobody else is saying anything. Velmora's just pointing.
Angel's probably just like, well, I know the Chinese god over there was very off key and just kind of like rolling her eyes.
Miko like scratches behind one of his ears like a squirrel would. Just, well, I don't know names, but I see about that one, and that one that all sang like shit.
And are you actually like identifying the ones that?
You can see his paw like gesture in general directions, but he's so tiny and probably up in the corner of the room. It's hard to tell.
Probably just like
Not pointed to.
it could honestly look like he was pointing at Thor.
Yeah. Like, there's just, like, general group over there, general group over there, and general group over there.
Okay.
He knows who he pointed at. Do they? That's up to you.
Right. Let's find out. Chat, give me a D20 roll, please. Just type in !D20. That'll give us a roll to see if Ao is actually able to, figure out who Miko is pointing. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh,
Thanks for that. That's a 19. He knows exactly who you're pointing at.
Go!
And so first, he kind of like waves a hand dismissively, like, at Apep, who you see just disintegrate into the air.
Ugh.
And he turns to Hundun, who, again, he just kind of like squeezes and they just and disappear. The other 3, however, are a bit more clever. And as he goes to try and swat them away, they like pull another god in the way. And you just see poof, they kind of like get destroyed in place of them. And then all hell breaks loose. None of the other gods want to be accidentally destroyed. So they, like, everybody's getting up. They're running around. They're screaming. Panic. Mayhem has encroached upon the celestial plane.
This may be my domain.
Chernobog, who normally appears as like an older, just like an older gentleman, stands up, and you see like the flesh peel away as this smoky shadow roils out in the shape of a Balrog, but made out of chaos flux.
Oh no.
Oh no. All right, so Tofu says got to roll to see who it is. This is going to affect Miko.
Honestly, that tracks. He did cause this.
Turn to the channel here. Grab my dice. Let's see what happens. 88. I like that. I like that a lot.
Well, that's
This-
concerning.
This actually affects all of you, like everyone at the table. So, Tofu, you got a really good one. So, Miko glows for just a moment, but then it like spreads to everybody else, and characters must agree to every suggestion or request made within 30 feet of them for 10 minutes. So yeah, that's fun. Chernobog just turns into this giant smoke demon, basically. Eris, she remains in her Greek form, but like you see like this darkness kind of wash over her. All of her veins start turning black, her eyes turn solid black, and the chalice that she is holding begins filling with this black, nasty, like tar liquid. And finally, the last survivor, Loviatar, her normal form is of a younger woman, but that just kind of like fades in away, mists away, if you will, revealing what could only be described as a leather-clad BDSM woman, complete with like the mask and everything, leather mask. She has a cat of nine tails whip, and what her like gimmick is, attached through the skin of her back are 4 hooks, and from those hooks are attached sentient chains. Each chain is about 30 feet long, and they kind of like very Dr. Octopus style, like whip around, cracking in the air.
She's a fucking Hellraiser?
Yeah,
That's literally
pretty much.
what I was thinking. That was
Yeah.
literally where my brain went. I was like,
I'm kind of terrified.
And with that being said, we're going to roll some initiative.
Yay. Something I have a bonus to, finally.
Something for everybody.
Initiative 3. Okay.
That is
Oh no.
5. And it was a nat 20.
All right, 25.
That is a 7.
Oh,
Oh no.
It was a natural 1, which honestly I'm taking on the initiative over an attack roll.
I got a 5.
oh my gosh.
Oh no.
You.
All right,
Well, I
this
guess-
might be a 1-episode show.
I rolled a natural 1, so 6.
That's kind of what I thought when we got the must agree to any suggestions within 30 feet of us, because they can literally just be like, kill yourself.
Right?
Listen, they don't actually know we have to do that, so as long as they can't figure it out, we'll be okay.
That is a good point.
Mm.
I got a 9.
Oh, good. So many single digits. All right, let's see what they're going on. Are you shitting me?
Oh, no.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh,
Welcome to the
everybody-
club.
Should we just start initiative over at this point?
Crap.
We got the 20s out early, so now it's just going to be like nat 1s and 2s the entire
Right, yeah. Well, this is your domain, Triss, so go ahead and show us what the goddess of throwing hands is all about.
Throw those hands.
Well, because I feel like the most dangerous person at the moment is probably the Hellraiser because it has range. So I'm gonna attempt to close the distance depending on how far away I am from them.
Guess we're having like some little technical difficulties. I don't know why, because everybody can hear Triss good, right? Except Mumbly. Is that what I'm
can hear them.
understanding?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if leaving and coming back will fix that, Mumbly.
I don't either. Well, at first I couldn't hear Twisted Time. And then I left and came back in the beginning of the show. And then when I came back, I could hear Twisted Time, but not Triss. I don't know.
That's
We are
weird.
just having issues, it seems.
Yeah. I could try it one more time and just see. I'll be right
It's
back.
worth a shot.
That's
Okay.
super
Emily's
weird.
going to do that, and then she's gonna come back, and now she can't hear Ray.
Nobody needs to hear me. It's okay. But yeah, go ahead, Triss. Let me hear what you got.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna close the distance between me and Hellraiser chick. And
Okay.
I'm gonna make
What the
2 attacks because attack and bonus attack because of the offhand strike.
Still
Which-
nothing, Mumbly?
It was really weird. I could hear them for like a second and then they cut out.
Oh no.
All right, the first to hit
Which
is
one's
a dirty
which one? I
20.
guess it's less important that I can see.
Okay. Dirty
And
20, that's a hit.
The second is 22.
That is a good hit.
Now I need to roll D4. That's 3. 9. Oh, not bad.
Oh,
5 plus 12. 17 damage.
17, good hit. Dang. And this is to Loviatar.
BDSM Hellraiser God, yes.
Yeah. All right. Fantastic. And that was the damage from both attacks?
Yes, that's both attacks, and that's all that I got.
Fantastic. Nice work. Oh, and of course now it's Vilmora's turn. We'll let her jump
Beep.
back in.
Beep,
Um,
boop, boop.
so, Miko.
Okay. Honestly, Miko's not too invested in getting straight into a brawl with numerous gods who are definitely stronger and about 20 times bigger than he is. So he's just going to kind of go underneath his table and just sit there and not pick a fight unless he has to, because he's not getting drop kicked by God knows what. He's seen what Thor's hammer does to a normal sized people. He's a squirrel. So he's basically going to hold. I'm just going to basically hold my action, and if anyone tries to reach under the table to get me, I'm just attacking them. But otherwise, he's staying out of the way.
Fair enough.
His instincts are survival over kick ass.
That will bring us to Bees.
Just to check, you said that Chernobog was like a smoky monster, like a smoky Balrog?
Yep.
Okay. Well, bees hate smoke, so she's going to pull out her bow and fire a shot at the Chernobog.
Okay.
17 hit.
That's a hit.
And that will be max damage, so 13.
Woo! 13 damage. Okay. Is that all you've got for now?
Yep, that is my turn.
Cool. Well done. That was a good hit too. Vilmora, it was your turn before that, but we had to jump around. So it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, I guess I don't even know who's closest to me. What's left? I'm sorry. I've been...
No, you're good. So they're all about equal distance from y'all. Lovitar took a hit, and Chernobog took a hit. Eris has not taken any damage at all.
Okay. I will hit the first one, you said.
Okay. Loviatar.
That's apparently my girlfriend now, by the way, Ray.
Oh, I can hear you now. Wow.
It was a 19 to roll for ship, so
The dice have spoken, I guess.
Congrats, you've now got a BDSM Hellraiser girlfriend. I'm happy for you.
what if my child's gonna be the god of masochists, I guess.
You know, still a better love story than Twilight.
100%.
Okay, I will do pins and needles on Lovitar.
Yep, that's fine. Lovitar.
Which the creature must succeed in a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. She does not have a high constitution, so let's see what we got. Oh, that's a 9.
Well, that definitely failed. And then, so they just have to take 1d8 damage, and then they have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn, as it's temporarily lost full control of part of its body.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I did 8 damage.
Sheesh.
And then I also, because I have the boon of quick casting, I'm going to cast Corrupting Ichor. What is it on hit thing? Which I failed that for sure. So I wrote it. So
That's okay.
that's my turn.
With your pins and needles, she loses control of the chains, and they all kind of like wrap around and just bind her together, and she falls to the floor. Technically, at this immediate moment, Loviatar is incapacitated.
Yay.
So that leaves Chernobog and Eris. And now it is Angel's turn.
Okay. So Angel is on the same wavelength as Miko and has no interest in trying to fight. So she's going to grab a slightly higher god than her that's nearby and use Charm Person on them to convince them to keep her safe while she tries to get out of the chaos.
Okay. what god would be near you?
I'm better with the gods than I am with like anything else. Trying to think of a lesser god. Yell out to Green. Green, give me a god. That's your forte. I don't know.
Like everybody's kind of scrambling around in every
Yeah, I'm
direction. So any god or goddess, you tell me. Who do you grab? It can
I'm
be
gonna grab
anybody.
Apollo. I'm gonna try Apollo.
Okay, all right.
I feel like he's the nearest, so we'll just go with Apollo.
Okay, so we're gonna try to resist the charm person. That is a freaking 2. Oh my gosh. His eyes glaze over as he falls under your charm person and stands between you and the evil ones. It is now their turn. So Loviatar, you see the wounds that she had sustained from Triss giving her a good spanking. As the chains like let go and she uses them to float back up, you see her wounds begin to heal
Oh.
as Dreamer Uzumaki granted a heal. Oh, yeah, they are looking real good now. And
Anywhere.
she looks at Triss, kind of a not angry look, but more of like, I can't believe you did that. And she says, how dare you lay hands on me? We will talk about this.
Bitch.
We shall talk about this at home later. And she begins
Whoa.
whipping chains around in a whirlwind attack. Miko is hiding under the table, so no damage comes your way. Apollo gets just cracked across the chest, and you see blood start pouring out.
Where's my next god to charm?
Beast, does a 19 hit your armor class?
Yes.
You will take 8 points of damage. Or, well, this is slashing damage, so if you have any kind of resistance to that. But otherwise, it'll be 8 points of slashing. Velmora, does a 17 hit your armor class? Uh-oh.
No, I don't think she can hear.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Velmora, does 17 hit?
Probably sounds like it would.
Sounds like it would.
Yes, it does.
Well, with your mycelian nature, you are actually able to kind of take a little bit less damage, it seems like, and you only take 4 points of slashing damage. Okay. And she stops spinning after she makes her attacks, and then that will bring us to Eris, who uses her cup, and a billowing cloud of darkness begins to spread out in a 60-foot radius, engulfing that area. All of you and all of them are now in advanced darkness.
I'm a tiefling. I have dark vision. Can I still see?
Yeah, you can see with the grayscale and all that.
Yay.
Like normal dark vision would work.
Safe.
And then Chernobog, he just kind of like uses this distraction moment to kind of like try and slip away. So he's gonna roll a stealth. Nat 20.
Oh no.
Chernobog escapes. He actually descends in like he floats up, turns into a cloud of like black shadowy smoke, and then you see it kind of like come down to a point, and he goes into the orb, the sphere, the prime material globe, and he is now amongst the humans, wreaking havoc.
That coward.
That brings us back to Triss.
Yay. Okay. So it's a little bit early in the series, but I'm gonna try out my knockout drops.
Okay, knockout drops.
So we're starting at the common level, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So I have one charge that gives me an extra 2 melee attacks.
Okay.
I'm understanding how that works right. So now I'm gonna punch BDSM Hellraiser Lady 4 times.
But for our viewers, you got to let them know how's this work? What are the drops?
So knockout drops are these pretty like floral lavender colored earrings that weigh a similar amount to Rock Lee's leg weights.
Mhm.
So to activate them, she unclips them, drops them. They crash into the ground. You know, huge cloud of dust. She's gone and appears on the other side of. I can't remember her name for some reason, but
You
BDSM.
remember your own wife's name.
Your own wife.
I cannot remember her name for the life of me.
That's
and like all 4 hands, one after the other, just.
all right, windmill booty slapping. All right, let's go.
Yeah, right to the ass for some reason. I don't know. I guess she likes it. Okay.
I love how you
That-
start. Your character started single, and then within like 5 minutes, they're now married to a BDSM.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but
If that isn't a Greek tragedy, I don't know what is.
okay. The first roll is 24.
That is definitely a hit.
The second roll is 11, so I'm assuming that not going to hit that one.
Yeah, that one unfortunately is a miss.
20
That's a hit.
and 16. Madam Whipster.
You said a 16?
Yeah, the last one's a 16.
That one's actually a hit.
All right, so we get 1.
So you got 3.
That's 3, 6, 10 plus. Let me look at my thing. 10. Where is it? 10 plus 6, 12, 18. That's 28 damage.
28 damage. She is looking a lot beat up now. Very much on her last leg, as it were. Is that all you have for the turn?
Yes, that's all I have for my turn. Unless I try to hit again, but that feels kind of a lot. I do want to mention that I just now chose my boon of fortitude because my wife is the BDSM person now. So I have more health because I get the crap beat out of me consistently. So I have 40 more health.
Love it.
Forgot about
That's my turn.
Vilmora. Oh, poppers, it's okay.
Okay.
That would be Oreo.
Who goes after me?
Miko.
Okay. So I will cast Resilient Friendship on Miko, which basically gives them the benefit of the help action, and then if they accomplish their task, I get one
If I
d4.
may, it's worth considering picking someone else because keep in mind, Miko is currently just avoiding the fight and hiding.
Yeah,
Oh.
the only ones fighting are
Oh,
Bees
my
and
God.
Triss.
He's under a bench.
Apollo, if
He
you want to
wants
use
to
it on
finish it.
Apollo, but
I guess I'll give it to Beef then, since Triss just went. And I'll just get 1d4 temp hit points if they complete their task. And then I'm also going to cast. Who is Bees actively like fighting?
Bees was also trying to take out Loviatar.
Okay. I will cast Entangle on Loviatar then.
Okay. And then I think they got to make a dexterity save, right?
Yeah, it's actually in my mycelial network. I push through the ground and it comes up and grasps them or grasp at them. And
That's
yeah,
awesome.
they need to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, they failed.
Okay. Then they're restrained in my mushroom mycelial network.
Restrained. Got it. Love it. The visual I have in my mind of that is awesome. like vines, but they're mushrooms. Okay, that brings us to Miko.
I am going to continue keeping my action held. He is watching the fight go down. He wants to help, but also he doesn't feel like getting drop kicked for getting involved. Do I have a good option from a distance? I mean, I do have one option from a distance if I want to be funny.
be
I
funny.
mean, go for it, yeah.
The squirrel does know vicious mockery for some reason as a racial bonus.
That's awesome.
I love that.
Yeah, they
Why
get
the squirrel has that as a racial bonus, I will never know, but I like
the
it.
race has a lot of weird things because not only do they have vicious mockery, but they also get message, and their unarmed strikes can deal psychic damage.
That's interesting.
They are very weird, but I love it.
They're very much
Anyway.
danger squirrels.
I feel like if I got attacked by a
So
squirrel,
who all is
Okay.
currently looking hostile again? Like within dealing, who's involved with the other two?
Oh, they're both hostile.
Yeah. Which one is a little bit further away?
I would say Eris is probably farther away.
Alright, which one is Eris again? Brain is frying.
The one from Billy and Mandy.
She's the goddess of strife, discord, and chaos. She's the one that has the chalice that's filled with
Okay.
a black tar liquid.
Just from across the room, because it does have a range of 60 feet, which I assume would reach in this instance, yes?
Oh yeah.
From across the room, she's just gonna hear this voice of just, "Oi! Her outfit looks like crap! I've seen better on a tree!"
Oh, that is a 6 to resist that. How much damage would they take?
That is only a D4 because it is vicious mockery, but
Hey,
that is a 4, and vicious mockery does also give disadvantage on the next attack roll they would make before my next turn.
My word. Okay. And I think, golly. Okay. Fantastic. I like it. Let's see. Who is next? That would be Bees, who is under the effects of Velmora's. I'm not sure what we called that. What was it called?
Resilient friendship.
Ah, yes. The power of friendship.
So
Okay.
basically, it's just giving them the help action with whatever they do.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. And then I'm also surrounded in this smoke stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay. But if I have dark vision, I can still see through it?
Yep.
Just want to make sure. Okay. Well, still, I don't like being surrounded by the smoke. I don't know if this will work the way I want it to, but Bees is going to use her item, the bag of air, and it looks like a round, like ballish thing. It's not quite ball, it's sort of oblongy. It's bright blue, and she sort of like it has like a knot tied at the end of it. She unties that knot, and it starts releasing like a breeze, and she controls that, has it spraying around her, ruffling her hair and her clothes and everything. Hopefully it like dispels the smoke.
Okay. Before you go to open it, for whatever reason, you feel just all this hostility and anger well up inside of you. And for the next 10 minutes, you will unfortunately have to speak as Gordon Ramsay.
Yes. I saw her post that and I was like, please let it be green, please.
Okay, Gordon Ramsay. And I'm guessing this is my character as speaking as Gordon Ramsay, or both.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, kind of both. So, yeah, you pretty much, one-liners and whatnot. Feel free to insult away.
Pull up like memes.
Right.
Because I did that to Tofu in her Wild Sea game, and she had no idea, so she just like pulled up like a thing from like Google, of just like
Yep.
Gordon Ramsay insults.
It's fucking raw. That's my favorite one.
Okay. I think we can do this.
I really enjoy that he calls people donuts. You fucking donut.
All right. So Bees is going to release her air. Hopefully it does anything. Then she's going to look at notes are over here. Okay. Levitar.
Air.
Mm-hmm.
Levitar. Oh my L, like what the hell? Why are you attacking me, you stupid fucking muffin? Like, oh sorry, language. Like you big muffin, don't take it personally, but we're gonna take this seriously, and I'm going to hurt you. And like she pulls out her arrow and just shoots again at Levitar. And that'll be a nat 20 with the help action.
Jesus Christmas. Okay.
Oops. And that ran away.
That was awesome.
Okay, so that'll be 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 5 is 10.
All right.
See, and he just did that all in his head, and it takes him like he does it so quick, and then me, I have to like use my fingers like this.
So what I should have said, I forgot. One of the homebrew rules or house rules, however you want to word it, that I do, this is something for everybody to know, is if you crit, you will deal max damage and then roll and add it to it.
Okay.
That way you don't accidentally end up critting for like 2 damage, because that's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
That's
then
gross.
that will be 16.
16. Perfect. All right. So you open your bag o' wind, and it goes exactly as you thought it would. The wind starts like blowing out of it, and all of the darkness gets wafted away. Your shot on Lovitar, because she was restrained, it hits true. And you see her, just like the other gods that Ao was waving away, like she disintegrates into dust and kind of like wafts into the wind. So that just leaves.
Yes, the Hellraiser wife.
Someone like must have left her in the oven too long because she is like an overdone shish kebab. I don't know how to do Southern Belle Gordon Ramsay, but
So that takes care of that. That leaves just Eris, who at this point is looking very afraid. But Angel gets to go before Eris can do anything.
Cool. Angel's going to like put her hand like on Apollo's shoulder and just be like, I know you're injured, but this is very terrifying for me. I need you to keep me safe, and you should I need you to go take care of her, please. Like, just use your just godly muscles and power to keep me safe.
I'm gonna treat this as like a pet.
That's essentially what you see some ass right now.
Right. And Apollo disappears in a flash of light and appears next to Eris, and basically just like holds out both hands and using various means of god abilities and sorcery points, does a double searing ray straight to her face.
Oh gosh.
Ow.
And
This one's definitely overcooked.
yeah, you see like the beams go out and like you can see the silhouette of her head, and like the hair kind of flies off, skin flies off to where it's just a skeleton,
Oh, are you hungry?
and then dust. Because on the celestial plane, gods cannot truly die. So she just kind of dissipates into nothing. And
Oh,
that that ends combat.
Poor Triss went from single to married to a widow in like
Like 30 minutes.
Roller coaster.
Oh, my wife.
I barely
I think it's
knew
crazy
ye.
that we're lesser gods and we just fought and beat 4 not lesser gods.
I don't know. Where was the rest of everybody?
I mean, I used Apollo, who is definitely not a lesser god, so
That's
I just punched her in the face or ass or whatever you prefer.
It's almost like there might be more to you than meets the eye. You might, in fact, be Transformers.
Quick heads up, I'm gonna mute for a second. I'll be listening in still. I just won't be able to talk for a little while.
Okay. With the combat being over, you take a moment to kind of catch a breath and look around, and you see that the whole place is pretty much cleared out. Everybody ran away that was going to run away. The only person remaining is y'all and Ao. And
wait, did Apollo leave too?
yeah, Apollo like teleported away after the fight was over.
Yeah, he doesn't even stick around.
It didn't stick around. Just as you were summoned into the theater, you are now suddenly standing in the center around this like marble table. And Ao looks at all of you, and despite how long in real time that combat took, it's only been like 3 minutes. And Ao looks at the 5 of you and says, well, of course, I probably should send gods like Zeus and Athena, but I fear that if they are destroyed on the prime material, they may be destroyed forever. So I make a request to the 5 of you. Travel to the prime material, walk amongst the humans, save them from the darkness and evil and the corruption. Travel down to Saldoros, our world, our creation, and save it from your brother, Chernobog. Do you accept this task?
Do we actually have a choice?
Technically, no.
You-
Chaos flux.
I was a little busy.
But also, just all 4 hands, thumbs up.
All 4 hands.
All 4 thumbs, all of them.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Suppose.
Green ran away. I suppose.
Oh no! Now I can't hear Ray.
What?
That's weird.
Can you hear me now? No? Guess not.
We can't hear you, Green.
Oh, great. So I'm the
Nope.
broken one.
Now I can hear you.
Oh.
I don't know what's happening.
Technical
Me either.
difficulties.
Because he's in the room next to mine, so I just heard our youngest cat like go in and yell at him from out here. Then I also heard it like echo through his mic.
That's so awesome. Can you hear me now?
I can.
Yep.
Woo!
Wow.
So he just kind of like nods confirmingly. Wonderful. Wonderful. It is dangerous to go alone. Take this with you on your travels. And he holds out just like this massive hand, and floating in it are 5 blue glowing, like they look like will-o-wisps. Like, you know what I mean? They're tangible, but they're not tangible. And he says, these are pieces of the celestial plane. They will fuel you and keep you alive while you're down there. As you gain followers, they too will grow, and your power connected to it will also grow. Perhaps, in time, with enough followers and enough good deeds done, you can ascend to major godhood. I do wish that for all of my children. But let's not be mistaken. We all have roles to play in the grand design. And so he just holds it out for y'all to each take one.
I have my mushrooms just sort of and go and grab them and bring them back to me without me actually moving.
I'm gonna grab
Okay.
it like a firefly with all 4 hands.
Beautiful.
Angel's just gonna like reach out and like grab it with like 2 fingers, just like okay.
Ooh, is it dirty?
So once you have it in your possession, you don't actually need to like attune to it. I'm throwing that rule to the wind. Your gods, you can have as many friggin' magic items as we can possibly pack onto your characters. So basically,
That's a terrifying thought.
this is your second magic item. This is going to act as an ion stone. I will roll those up and let you know specifically what they do for you. But basically, they circle around your head about a foot away. And as they're circling, they grant you their power. When you take them and like store them, you will lose that power until you send it flying again. And so with that, you all are able to basically God will yourself onto the prime material.
All the backflips, just continuous backflips like that. You know the YouTube meme where people fall over and then they spin away into space? Yeah, that's me.
Love it.
Blue Skidoo, and we can too, guys.
Hold on 1 second. I don't know where it went. I had a map. So anyway, I'll post it so y'all can see it. But anyway, you all head to the prime material. The camera cuts. To a small village far to the east of Saldoros on the coast
Okay, back to
called
my mic now.
woohoo, called Yalvale, Yalvale, tucked neatly between two forest groves. The people here go about their business just trying to survive. They've got normal everyday things going on. You know, they're chopping wood, they're selling their wares, they're trading eggs for sheep. I don't know if that's proper currency. I didn't live back then, but anyway, sounds good. And as they're going about their daily lives and dusk is setting over the town, 5 streaks of fire looking like high-powered freaking fireball meteorites streak over the town and into the water next to their docks. Just poof, 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 poof. And as the five of you rise from the water, you realize that you do feel a little bit different here on the Prime Material. You don't feel quite as immortal, quite as invulnerable. You actually find yourself breathing air. You find yourself hungry and thirsty, and man, you got to go to the bathroom.
I haven't went to the bathroom in 3 million years.
And with that, we are going to bring episode 1 to a close, and we're going to pick up episode 2 in the Prime Material plane in the town of Yalvale. Thank you very much to all of our channel watchers, everybody hanging out in Twitch, doing the rolls, spending the points. We had a lot of fun with that. Now that we're in the Prime Material plane, I'm very eager to see like how Gordon Ramsay fits into things. If you reclaim more of those, so that'd be a lot of fun. I also want to say huge thank you and massive shout out to these super awesome creatives for joining me tonight and coming up with some of the coolest gods. You know, we'll get into what you all look like and how the mortals perceive you in our next episode. So I really look forward to that. I'm really, really hopeful. Thank you all for joining us. And we hope you had a great time this Sunday. Make sure you tune in on Tuesday. I wrote it down. Tuesday, as we do our anime game, Soul Rift Exorcist Division. That is a Kane TTRPG, and it's very anime based. Takes like Mob Psycho meets Chainsaw Man, merges it all together. Basically, the players are exorcists. They have psychic abilities, and they go fight psychic demons. That's kind of, you know, the boiled down, super boring version of it, but it gets really crazy. The people that play that game are wild. If anybody follows a Dark Leopardess on TikTok, she's in there. We've got Super Gets. We've got all kinds of super awesome people. I forget everybody who's in there because it's been too damn long. But they all have really great characters. I must. Triss also joins us in that one as a like a shape changer is the best way I can kind of think of how to describe that.
I can not only change my shape, but the shape of others and rooms.
Yeah, like basically altering reality. It's pretty wild. But anyway, I digress. Thank you all once again for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the show, enjoyed the outro, and we will see you all next game. Bye, everybody. See ya.
See ya.
Bye. Bye.
Oh shit, right. The credits.